not killing my bandwidth. We'll see. If I start dropping frames, I'm killing it. Let me activate this. Cool. Nice. That's connected. Good. Cool. I might get greedy and also run TikTok. We'll see. Let's auto find that. Nice. Activate the source. Good thing you're teaching uni instead of high school or elementary. Yeah. Yeah, if I was teaching elementary or like, yeah, even middle school, they would just have like a lot more shit on me, I guess. I would also have a little bit more support probably because I would have I don't know, like other teachers also teaching this with me we would all basically just share exams and whatever. But then I'd have to coordinate with them to make sure we were all, you know, testing the same thing and going over the same thing. It is kind of nice that it's completely mine at this point. Like no one tells me what to do. Which has its advantages and also its disadvantages because no one tells me how to do things. Which I like. I like the freedom of being able to choose what I want to do, but also it'd be kind of nice to get a little bit of support. My TA, luckily, bless her soul, she knows, she's a first-year student too. But because this is the third quarter at UCLA, she's at least taught it a couple times. And she knows she knows her way around the block, I guess. Like she knows, for instance, oh, you need to go get a mail room key for this so that you can go print the exams. And then, you know, once you print the exams, there's a button that automatically staples them and stuff. And then, like, you can import it. Once people take the exams, there's a way to import it online into this system where the AI will, like, grade the multiple choice for me automatically, which is super dope. I'm so hyped about that. So you don't need Scantrons or anything. And then I still got to do the free response. Let's see. Monkey Man says, had my first exam of my final year, kind of like an SAT, except we do one in each subject, standardized across the country. It was a spoken exam. Oh, oral. Okay, that's cool. I scraped a 90%. Not meant to know this yet, but I saw her marking it. Nice. Well, W on the 90%, dude. That's super dope, man.
That's dope.
Glad to hear you're doing well, man. That's super cool. I love it when students are doing well. Let me make sure my TikTok chat's up. Yeah, TikTok chat's up. Nice. Okay. Choose the two objects that look like each other. There we go. Now only 6 more exams to go. Wow. That's a lot of exams, bro. That be a lot of exams. Here, let me show you like the picture of me, or there's a video of me printing all the papers for this exam. Yeah, here it is. Here's this video. It's kind of fun. So this is the printer. Oh, if it wants to load today. We're dropping frames again. Don't drop frames, internet. I need you to work today. Anyways, this is the machine. So it auto staples, which is cool. I can give it like a big thing and it'll automatically staple all of them. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna stop that. Apparently I think that was like hurting our frame rate. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I had to print 200 exams today, and that took a fair amount of time to do so. So that's why I had to start office hours an hour later today. But we're here, and we're gonna go over and help you guys with any sort of homework questions you guys have, or any test stuff coming up. Oh, that's cool. That is a kind of a pain, dude. AP English, maths, physics, bio. There's no AP for tech in my national language. I just take regular. I wonder what level of math you're taking. Are you taking like calculus? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think we got some good questions already in the screenshots. Yeah. Also, yeah, I can only stream for an hour today, so might be a little bit shorter than usual. But ooh, I like these. This is very cool. Shantrix, you have a good one. That European math. That European math. Okay. Well, here, let's start off the stream. We'll help you guys out with some homework, and we'll get stuff started. Here we go. Welcome everyone, Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold, Science Education. The stream helps you with math, homework, science homework.
Nice.
All sorts of fun and interesting things. Let's go through and do some stuff for you guys. Oh, I don't need this. I don't want to schedule a restart. Okay. All right. First question of the day comes from Chantrix. Suppose x and y are real numbers that satisfy the two equations. What is a possible value of x plus y? Ooh. Okay. I think I kind of see how to do this one. I think. This is actually a pretty cool one. So here's the systems of equations, and I think I want to do like a double elimination method here to try to isolate some things. Because what I notice, right, is that if I multiply this whole thing by 3, then these things would cancel out. And then if I multiply this by 3, then this thing would cancel out. So let's call this, for instance, let's call this equation A, and let's call this equation B. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 times equation A minus 1 times equation B. And let's just see what we get. So that would be 3x squared plus 9xy plus 3y squared is equal to 909 times 3 is 27. Is that just 2727? That's kind of cool. 2727, yeah. And then B would be 3x squared plus xy plus 3y squared is equal to 1287. Okay. So now all we're going to do is subtract these two. This is going to cancel. This is going to cancel. And then this minus this is going to be 8xy is equal to it's 1400 and something. 1440, I think. That's a fun number. This is the same. This is like a resolution for things, right? 1440. Because if I divide by 2, that's 4xy is equal to 720. Divide by 2 again, 360. Divide by 2 again, 180. Okay, cool. So xy is equal to 180. I remember it's something with like the 360, 720s, 1440. Yeah, these are all resolutions. You might remember these from, right? Like 720p is a thing. 1440p is a thing. Kind of cool. Okay, cool. That's what I got from doing that. So I got that xy. So from this, we learned that xy is equal to 180. All right. Now what I want to do is I want to do a single a minus 3 b's. Let's do a single a minus 3b. What's up, enigmatic? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. All right. So that's going to be x squared plus 3xy plus y squared. And then we're going to be subtracting. Enigmatic, tell me how the TikTok is doing. I'm choking the bandwidth on it a bit to 2,000 kilobit whatever kbps, which I think should be fine because I'm not like displaying a super crazy high frame rate game. I mean, math is a dope game.
That's dope.
But it doesn't require like lots of FPS. It's running all right. And can you see things or is it blurry? That's like my main question, because if I start choking the bit rate, it's going to start choking the clarity of things. I guess, but the bitrate only chokes it if it's moving. So if it's staying still, it should be fine. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, 3 times B. The quality is proper. I can read everything. Hell yeah, dude. Love that, dude.
Yes! Hell yeah!
Big fan of that. Awesome. Thank you so much, Internet. All right. 9x squared. Okay, minus 3b. Okay, so here let's not put the minus there yet. Okay. So 3b would be 3xy. And this is plus 9y squared. Oh, and I forgot to put the numbers here. Sorry. This is 909. This is not as nice. 3 times 1287. Kind of a gross number to do. Okay, let's pull a calculator out. Okay, calculator's here. So we have 1287 times 3, and that's 3861. Okay, and now let's subtract them, see what happens. X squared minus 9x squared is going to get me negative 8x squared. These are going to cancel. So then we're going to have this as a way. And then we have minus 8y squared is equal to... And then I need 909. What's up, Teacup?
Niner.
Niner. Yo, happy birthday recently, dude, bro. Happy birthday, man. Dubs, dude. Dubs in the chat.
This essay doing me in.
When is it? Yeah, you have an essay that's due? When's your essay due?
It's due tomorrow. I'm at 11 pages.
What's it over?
Done.
What's it over?
It was an argumentative paper, and my topic that I chose was we need to have change in the workplace and not just suggest more vacation.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm curious to read your arguments on it. Did you DM it to me at least? Yeah.
No, I'm still working on the works cited page.
Okay. Well, when you get you don't need the works cited. I don't need the works cited to analyze it. What I was gonna do is again, I'm a big believer in AI these days. I'm just gonna run it through. Yeah. Do you pay for ChatGPT?
No.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I definitely write it off on my taxes. Yes, Enigmatic, we will do that. Yeah, I pay for it because I use it every day with everything, and especially now with. I would love to pay for it. Pardon?
Too lazy to. I would love to pay for it, but I'm too lazy to.
Yeah, well, I give him money because it's worth it. But what I do is I'm gonna run it through like the high end version of ChatGPT, and I'm gonna tell it to basically critique your paper, and then it'll tell us a bunch of stuff like what it thinks about it. You know what would help though? If you send me the prompt, like kind of like a rubric for. Do you have a rubric for this paper?
I actually do. I even have student samples.
Perfect. Yeah. So if you send me all those things, I can literally feed it through AI and be like, here's the rubric, here's an example paper, here's my paper. What should I do? And it's pretty fucking good at reading through it and giving suggestions. It's faster than I could do it, honestly. And it's usually pretty correct, honestly. It's pretty cool. Yeah. But check that for me, and then I'll send that to me, and then I'll run it through. I'll tell you what and I'll give you a link to what it says, so you can see it back. Yup.
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
Would it be done before like tonight?
Depends when you get it to me. If you get it to me before, so I'm gonna stream now for like the next hour. Then I got to go teach a student from 7:30 to 8:30, and then I wanted to maybe go to the gym. You know what? If you send it to me here during the stream and I'm not doing a math or science question, I'll do it on stream. Can you get it to me in like the next 30 minutes?
I can get to you like right now.
Oh yeah, all right, send it to me. All right, yeah, send it to me. Send it to me, and then we'll do it. Let me help with this math question, and then just hang around for like 15 minutes, and then I'll do it on the stream.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you.
Cool. All right, you're good, dude. No, it's always good to see you, Teacup. Okay. Where were we? Enigmatic. Oh, it froze a couple times. Enigma. Oh, yeah, maybe it was me. I'm dropping a little bit of frames. I don't know. I'm so jealous because I went to UCLA today to go check out the internet there. So I'm on like the Wi-Fi sometimes, which is fucking potato McDonald bullshit. But I went and I got a dongle for my Mac to like hook up to one of the Ethernet lines. Dude, look at this internet connection. Fucking stupid.
What the hell?
920 MIPS down, 720 MIPS up. This is an insane upload. Like, I usually get, like, maximum 30 at my house. This is 720. This is basically a symmetric line, which is great. Universities have... And then, bro, look at this ping. Look at the ping. The ping is fucking 1 millisecond. That's unloaded. Loaded is 9. This is insane. Basically, NASA computer internet. Yeah, this is UCLA. Kind of a funny story. So, the internet was actually created by universities. People probably don't know this. But the internet was originally invented so that universities could, like, share information about their research and experiments to each other easily. And then I think it was out of, like, Palo Alto, yeah, or Xerox, one of those places in San Francisco or something. I think that's where they eventually were like, oh, let's make this, like, public. And then it became the... Yeah, what's up, Equity? Good to see you. And so that's why universities have, like, super good internet connections, because they invented it. And I'm sure UCLA pays a lot of money for this connection, but it's so nice. ARPANET. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, ARPANET. Yeah, the government used it too for... I'm at about 3 MIPS download and 0.6 upload. Trust me, it's bad. Yeah, dude, that's so bad. I'll be fair. I just switched my internet over to T-Mobile home internet, and because I was tired of paying Spectrum fucking $90 a month for absolute trash upload. And I will say with T-Mobile, I can get around 700 or 800 down sometimes if it's not too busy. My upload has been varying between 10 and 40. If it's closer to 40, I can stream to all you guys on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, whatever. It's great. When it drops to 10, then I got to start cutting some of the other streams. That's why I think yesterday I had to cut TikTok and YouTube because whatever, we were getting throttled. So, anyways, internet's cool. But let's finish this question. Okay. I got XY is 180. X squared plus Y squared is 369. There's a very cool thing I'm going to do here. This is called the binomial expansion thing. All right. I know that X plus Y squared... What's up, Teacup?
The very scientific name. The binomial.
Yes, the binomial. I think during yesterday's stream, I was like, the uppy thing makes it go more up, and the downy thing makes it go more down.
Well, he's not wrong.
You have not wrong. What's up, Reggie? But yeah, X plus Y squared is the same thing as X squared plus 2XY plus Y squared. Yeah, Equity. Yeah, that was the issue with Twitch last week. Is yeah, my upload was getting hammered, and I don't know. It's working fine now. I'm only dropping like 1% frame, so we're okay. All right, I know what X squared plus Y squared is, right? That comes from this. So X squared plus Y squared, that's equal to 369. And then 2XY, well, I know a single XY is 180. So 2XY is equal to 360. Okay. So this is equal to 360. Okay, now we add those two together to get 729. Make sure I put my calculator away. We don't really need the calculator. Well, actually, maybe... Nah, I don't think we do. Or whatever. Okay. X plus Y squared is equal to 729. Square root. X plus Y is equal to the square root of 729, which... Oh, what's the square root of 729? I don't know. I actually don't know that one. It's probably like 17 or something. It's 27. Cool. I think the correct answer is 27. That looks good. Yay. Congrats. Cool question. I like that one, Shantrix. That was a good question with the binomial theorem. Teacup, did you DM me things yet? Are you working on it?
Yeah.
Why can't
I'm just mad because...
What are you upset at?
I need to have a certain number of sources. I'm at the word limit, and now I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate the rest of these sources.
Wait, your teacher's gonna get mad if you have too many words?
Well, the word limit was 2,000, but the actual word limit was 2,200. You can go 10% over.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, here, you got the draft. Nice. Okay, cool. That's your draft. Oh, it's an AP seminar. Oh, that's cool. What's this? Oh, well, that's my... Wait one sec. I need to open this up. Oh, can you open this file, please? There we go. Okay, cool. Sustainable well-being requires systemic change, not more vacation.
Yeah, I ripped that out of a research paper. I hope they don't read it.
I mean, I kind of like vacation though, bro. What? Okay. Also, why does your PDF look like this, dude? Oh, because you have comments. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the notes to self.
Okay. Where's your prompt? Can I see the prompt?
Yes, you can.
Send me the prompt and the rubric, and I'll show you real time like how I would use ChatGPT to analyze this. Again, I know some people are very like, no AI, no AI.
You done messed up,
I
everyone!
love AI.
I love AI. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, it's a tool. It's great. It's like if people said, no calculators. Why are you guys using calculators? Like, bro, it just makes life easier. You still have to know how to do things, but just leverage it. And I'm going to show you how you leverage it. Again, if you went to ChatGPT and said, write me an essay, that's wrong. Don't do that. You're not going to learn anything from that. But if we use it, for instance, to help analyze something we've already written, this is great. Okay, so this is the scoring guideline. Calculator always correct though, unlike AI. You gotta check it. Yeah. So wait, why are there two different scoring guidelines? Teacup, what is this? Performance task 2?
I think one of them is the presentation.
Oh. So we just need the written argument, I think, which is this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take your paper. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT
I don't know why
Pizzle.
it's formatted.
It's because of the
I
comments.
love ChatGPT.
Let's run. I think I want to run 4.5. 4.5 is good for reading and stuff. I think did they just release O3? Is this new? Didn't this used to be O1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the O2.
They skipped O2.
Yeah, OG is new.
O3's new? Oh, let's fucking use it, dude. All right, here we go. I'm going to say, like, you are a student writing a, I don't know, paper for...
Yeah, and by new, I mean it came out 9 hours ago.
Writing a paper for the AP exam. You would like to get some detailed and actionable feedback on your paper. Take the attached paper and reference the scoring guideline for possible ways to improve your I don't know, your paper, whatever. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
I'm expecting at least a failing grade.
Okay, so this is your draft. All right, take the attached paper, draft 2, and reference the scoring guideline, which I think we already have, just a scoring guideline. It's on there. IWA, right? IWA scoring.
I don't think I have a...
They both say IWA. Oh, it's not the seminar. Wait, which one is it, dude? Ugh.
I think both of them. I think one of them has both the rubrics and one of them are just one of the rubrics.
Yeah. Teacup, what AP class is this for?
AP seminar.
It's for AP seminar, apparently. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna take this one, because this one looks smaller.
Oh, wait, no, okay. I figured it out.
Okay, here we go. Let her run.
The one
let her
that
rip.
says- oh,
See what happens, dude. We're gonna let her rip.
one of them was 2020, the other was 2025.
Oh, okay.
I gave you
What?
the one you put in is 2025, so you're good.
Oh, it says it's my paper.
Oh, how dare you take my paper?
I'm taking your work, dude.
Well, guess what? Now when it failed, it's gonna be your fault.
Oh, it needs some key improvements. I'll focus on strengthening areas. Okay, I thought here. Below is a criterion by criterion feedback. For each row, I summarize what the rubric expects, note where your draft already meets the bar, and give concrete revision tasks that will move you towards a top score band. So what the rubric wants, at least one stimulus source must be integrated so that it actually advances the argument. You cite 2 texts and link them. Okay, great. So it has some revisions of like weave the stimulus evidence into later sections. When you argue that spillover work erodes recovery, quote the point about simple fixes. Explain significance. So strength, it's saying like what you do well, okay? And then it gives out some suggestions on what you can do to make it better. This is very cool because it actually like goes into your paper and talks about it.
God, I need ChatGPT Plus.
Yeah, this shit's dope, dude. Look at this. Okay. Remove placeholders. It says alphabetize works cited correctly. Break up long sentences. And here it says, look, you have a 63
word
sentence in paragraph 2 into 2 for clarity. Replace colloquialisms, literally hell, no doubt, with neutral phrasing.
The right thing.
Aim for 1800.
I did not think it says hell in it.
Apparently you did, dude.
Oh, no, it does. Yeah, it does. The first one on the word sentence.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
It was a 120-page research document.
Yeah, that's okay. So here, I'm going to give you a link to this so that you can see it. And that should give you some, like, suggestions on, like, what to do feedback-wise.
It says I got a 48 out of 48.
Yeah. Yeah, it says you're perfect, dude. Yeah, nice. Good job. No, it says implementing the above changes should put you in the range for full credit. It says, like, this says quick point estimate after revisions. So after you do the revisions. I can do this. I can say, what would you give my point estimate before revisions? And it'll tell us. This is kind of cool.
It's like a 45 out of 48.
See what it says. I just find this is...
You get a 20.
This shit is wild, dude. Oh, see, 6 out of 9 for multiple perspectives, 8 out of 12 for this, grammar 2 out of 3. So your estimated scores right now is 35 over 48.
That's passing.
Oh, it's passing, yeah. Yeah, nice.
It's 72, but it's passing.
Yeah. You know the cool thing is...
input I need to give up.
No, you don't need to give up. We're actually... So, this textbook company I work with, we're actually starting to kind of use this to do auto grading for papers in like history classes. Things that are like, ballpark. Have you ever seen where like a teacher's like, this is an example of an A paper, this is an example of a B paper, this is a C paper, and this is a failing paper, right? We can get AI to determine based on someone submitting like an essay for either like a test or like a homework thing. The AI can pretty accurately say ballpark range what type of grade you would give this paper, because it can look at the similarities. It can be like, oh, this thing uses, strong arguments, good topic sentences, great grammar, colorful word choice, whatever the fuck. And it's like, that's indicative of an A, so it's an A. Versus if someone like repeats themselves a lot and doesn't bring up new concepts and uses simple 6th grade language like Donald Trump, you're probably going to get a B or a C. And the AI can identify that. And it can be like, hey, this is a B paper, this is a C paper, this is an A paper. It's really cool. So, I don't know. Do you think that's kind of helpful?
It is, but I'm cooked development.
Okay. There you go. See? And the thing is, if I were like to actually sit down and read your whole paper and offer insights, that would take me like at least 20 or 30 minutes, which I don't have.
No, that's fine, but I'm just cooked on this paper because I need to stay up and rewrite it all.
No, you don't need to rewrite it. Just do the stuff that it talked about. It's in there. I told it to give you actionable feedback. So it told you specifically what to do to fix it. And if I wanted to go more into this, actually, into this thing, I could go through each revision and I could say, apply the revision, apply the revision, apply the revision, and then it would do it. It would change it. But I don't want AI to write your paper for you, because that's where we start crossing the line of like, you're not learning anything at that point.
It's with a 2-week-long paper.
Yeah. Well, you did well so far. 35 over 48 is decent, bro. Yeah. On God, for real, for real. What did... I've never heard of AP Seminar. That must be new for you guys. But... Cool.
Yeah, it's like a really new AP class that came out like 2020.
Yeah, they also came out with like AP Pre-Calc or something, which I think is garbage. Like, what?
Yeah, I got recommended for that.
What college credit does AP Pre-Calc give you?
It gives you AP Pre-Calc free credit.
You don't take Pre-Calc in college unless you're dumb. Like,
Yeah,
what?
I am.
You start off taking calc. You are not dumb, Teacup. You were very smart. But I'm gonna still give you a bond coin for your question though, Teacup. You're a genius.
I shall return, hopefully,
Okay.
eventually, when I finish.
Okay, good. Yeah, please do come back. What are you a junior or senior? I forget. What year are you in college or high school?
I'm actually a sophomore right now.
Oh, you're so young. You got so much more time. Yeah, you're killing it,
I
Teacup.
know,
Keep doing
right?
it. Yeah, keep crushing it, dude. And then yeah, come back when you need help, or just come back
Have a
whenever.
good
You too, man.
Yeah,
Peace.
I'll come back eventually.
Do it. All right. Equity, I got you here. Equity, did you see? I did answer your questions from yesterday. It was this. I did this one for you, and then I also did this one for you, I think. Yeah, it was these two. I helped you out with like percent mass, but I'll help you out with this one because you're also here. And then a Darsh, I'll help you out. Oh, and we have a web screenshot. Thank you. Who submitted something? God damn it. Who's submitting these fucking Facebook soccer mom questions? They won't stop, dude. Only high IQ can solve. Only high IQ can solve this. We'll do it in a bit. Let me help out Equity real quick. Okay. Okay, a roll of steel wool with a mass of 1.05 grams is ignited, cooled, and the mass is determined again. After burning, the residue has a mass of 1.5 grams. Does this information contradict the law of conservation of mass? Explain why. No. I mean, it is kind of weird, right? That you started with a certain amount of mass and then you have more mass. What we have to do is think about the chemical equation for this reaction. So steel wool, I wonder what that, let me see, do we have like, sorry, let me go to the right. Steel wool, chemical formula. I wonder if there is one. Oh, iron oxide is considered steel wool. So Fe2O3. Okay. So in combustion, we have whatever the thing is, Fe2O3. Whatever the thing is that we are combusting, it is going to react with oxygen to then usually form CO2. This is not CO2. This is iron. Usually this is a hydrocarbon. This is like C6H12O6, which I think is, I think that's benzene. Or is that hexane? Or whatever. It's some sort of gasoline type thing. But okay, so let's look at like what the formula is for, let's say, steel wool combustion reaction equation. There we go. That's what I want. Oh. Okay, interesting. Fe, that's the rust. Oh, very cool. Wow, look at AI. Look at AI just helping me out here. Complete combustion, yeah. Okay, so I had this wrong actually. So Fe2O3 is the byproduct. It's the product of the reaction. Okay, so in burning steel wool, you're gonna take 4Fe, that's the iron, plus 3. Actually, here, let's do it unbalanced first. So you have Fe, which is iron, basically steel wool, plus O2, and those are gonna react together to form some combination of Fe and O. Okay. We're gonna say that this is iron 3 oxide. So if something is iron 3, that means that the Fe has a charge of 3 plus. And if the charge of oxygen is usually a 2 minus, that means that flipsies, this is gonna be Fe2O3. Okay. Because this way, this has now a balanced charge of 0 within the molecule. Okay. People putting more banana things. Okay. All right. So now, or 1 second, is this still streaming? Yeah, we're still streaming. Good. Okay. I want to balance this reaction. So 2 Fe's, I should put a 2 here, but now I have 3 oxygens and 2 oxygens. Oopsies. I'm gonna have to put a 3 here to get 6. a 2 here to get 6 oxygens. Now I have 4 Fe's, so this is going to be a 4. So now this is a balanced chemical reaction and a balanced combustion. So we said we had 1.05 grams of this, and then our total product was 1.5 grams. And the question is, does this contradict the law of conservation of mass? Well, it doesn't. Because what's happening is the 4 moles of Fe, so the 1.05 grams, is still present. This is still 4 Fe's, right? 2 Fe2. But now the iron has captured some of the oxygen. So this is captured. And that is what forms rust. So these things together, iron 3 oxide is called rust. That's like the, the brown stuff on metal. And this is going to be heavier than just the Fe because you also have the oxygen being captured with it. So, yeah, that's why it doesn't contradict the law of conservation. Yeah, what's up, Femfox? That's cool. I didn't know that it was a combustion reaction doing that. I didn't know a combustion reaction created rust on iron. Okay. Let's see. We got a couple other questions here. Okay. A compound contains 22.5% oxygen, 77.5% manganese. How many grams of manganese will combine with 10 grams of oxygen? Okay. No. The percent, is this percent by mass? I assume it is. Right? I'll show you how you do this. So you say, assume a 100-gram sample. That means you have 22.5 grams of oxygen, which I think is just O. This is the question. Is it O2 or O? I'm going to assume it's just O for now. Okay. And then we're going to assume we have 77.5 grams of manganese, which is Mn. Okay. I'm just going to find out what this compound is. You actually don't need to you actually don't need to do this to figure this out. Because what you can do is you can just see that oxygen to manganese is 3-to-1 in terms of the masses. No, that's in terms of the moles. No, wait, it's in terms of mass. That's percent by mass. So if this is 10 grams, then this is going to combine with 30 grams of this. Yeah. So here, if we do percent mass of oxygen, that's going to equal the mass of oxygen divided by the mass of oxygen plus manganese. Okay. And then the percent mass of manganese, that's equal to the mass of manganese over the mass of O plus Mn. So then here's the cool thing. This right here, right, is equal to 22.5. This is equal to 77.5. I can now divide this by this. Let's just divide equation 1 by equation 2. So 1 divided by 2, that's 22.5 equal to mass O. I'm going to just say mass total. And then that's divided by 77.5 equal to mass Mn over mass total. 22.5 over 77.5, the same thing as 1/3. And then when you're doing this over this is going to cancel. And so you just have the mass of oxygen over the mass of Mn, which is 1-to-3. So if oxygen is 10 grams, then Mn must be 30. Yeah, so that's the easy way to do it. We could do this to find the empirical formula. I don't need to do it. That's another time. But that's why it's 10 to 30. Does that make sense there, Equity? The answer key got 34.4. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this isn't... Oh, dude, this is so dumb. Sorry, my bad. 22.5 over 77.5. Sorry, that's 67.5 is 1 to 3. I can totally do percent... Yeah, stoichiometry, percent yield and error. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I did math wrong today. It happens. Sorry. Okay. If I do 22.5, I was getting ahead of myself. Divided by 77.5. Sorry, that's equal to 0.29. It's not 1/3. Okay. So 0.29 is equal to 10 over x. So that means x is equal to 10 divided by 0.29. My bad. Sometimes I want things to be nice numbers. And there you go. That's the 34.4. There you go. Cool. Yeah, Subby, if you want to submit a picture of like a sample question you have on like stoichiometry or something, I can then go through it with you. That's the easiest way for me. Help me help you is what I say. So there's a link down there at the bottom on the mobile. It's actualdiscord.com/submit. If you're in Twitch, I know I don't have it on the scrolly bar thing, but that's the link for it. So yeah, Subby, see if you can take a picture of a stoichiometry question, and I'll happily go through it on the stream for you. Okay. I will do this one later. Give me a second. The fucking beers and the only for 500 IQ. Y'all are crazy. Love it. You don't. Oh, so you don't need anything actually. So here, I know it says actualdiscord.com. If you go to actualdiscord.com/submit, Subby, it's just a website. So you could just say here like, hi, I don't know. You could put your name. You'd be like, my name is Subby or whatever, and then you just here where he says choose file, just click you upload a whatever the picture is. And if you hit upload, it'll pop into our Discord, and I can go through it. And you can keep watching on TikTok. Totally cool. If you want slightly less delay, you could join Discord to watch it there, or you can watch on Twitch or YouTube. But either of them, yeah, do it. Let me know. Okay. With that in mind, one sec. Let me do a Darsh's real quick, and then Equity. If I have time, I'll do the other 2 questions of yours. Just because I want. How are you doing? Thanks. Not even trying. I'm doing good. Statics question where you need to find parallel, normal, or perpendicular. Ooh, in 3 dimensions. Yeah, I could. Again, submit screenshots. I have 30 minutes before I have to run to my next student, so I'm here for you guys. But here, let's do this. Where's Adarsh? Adarsh. You can definitely make a chart for this one. Yeah. Adarsh is here. Okay, cool. What's the probability of rolling a sum of 7 on a two six-sided die? Great. So probability is equal to the number of success outcomes divided by the total. Oh, thanks, man, dude. Says W stream. As always, I gotta go. History homework. Yeah, good luck on the history homework. Appreciate the dubs. So this is total number of outcomes. Okay. If you have 2 die, all right? Or 2 dice, sorry. Let's say these are like rolling together. You got another thing. I don't know. We could draw like a fancy die if we want. Whatever. I don't know. Okay. You have 6 possible outcomes you could have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And then for every number you roll here, your second die has another 6 outcomes that could happen, okay? So if I were to repeat this for all the different first numbers I rolled with these 6, I would get 6 times 6, which is equal to 36 total possible outcomes. Okay. The general formula for this is if you have like a number of events. Okay, let's say we have event A, event B, event C, and this has like so let's say you have number of events here equal to A, and then let's say the possible choices equal to B, then the total possible choices is equal to B to the A. So in this case, it's 6 to the 2, because there's 2 events, rolling the dice once and then rolling it the second time. And then there's 6 choices for each one, so there's 36. Is it 1 over 6? I don't know yet. Okay, because we need to know how many ways you could roll a 7, all right? So let's think of the ways you could roll a 7. You could do a 1 and a 6 and a 1. I'm going to do first dice, second dice. And then you could do a 2 and a 5 and a 2, a 4 and a 3 and a 4, and then that's it, right? There's no other ways to do that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, there is 6 possible success outcomes, unless I mess something up. I think I'm pretty good here. And then there's 36 total, so 6 over 36 is equal to 1/6. Yeah, 1/6 probability. It is 1/6. Yeah, pretty cool. Nice.
Well done! Well done!
Yeah, good job. When am I going to be live again for questions? Good question. All right, so if anyone ever wants to know when we are live, sorry, let me open up my chat. Where's my fucking chat on this thing? I have so many different chats. Can I see this? There we go. If you go to this website, I put too many T's there. Sorry. There you go. That website will have all the times we're live. Yes, I would like... No, leave, no. Okay, whatever. Doesn't want to do this. Okay, there you go. Calendar.actual education. Here's our live streaming schedule. Our next time's not going to be till Monday, technically. So we stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is when we do homework help streams. So the next one will be on Monday, starting at 3 o'clock. There are some other streamers, however. Zach is doing a math stream on Saturday. If you want to ask him about math stuff, that's when he's doing it. Yeah, my next Thursday, Friday are getting really busy because I have to give a midterm out to my students on Friday. It's gonna be a little busy. Okay, let's see. I did get a screenshot from Zinphonic. Is that you? Zinphonic? Which question you want me to do? Got a couple here. Maybe pick one. 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. I like that they give the answers. This is actually a really fun one. The triple product. This is a really easy one. This is a cool product. Sorry, it is a product. It's technically a vector product. It's cross product. This is a cool result of using cross products. 5 and 6. Okay. I will try 5. I'll see if I have some time. Because I do have to go. This is... Yeah, statics is annoying. Right? In 3 dimensions. Okay. A cable exerts a tension force of magnitude 143 newtons on the rectangular plate at point A. Okay. So we have this. Okay. Calculate the magnitude of the vector component of T normal to the plate. Where's T? Oh, calculate. Oh, calculate what T is. Ignore the weight W. All right, so I get to ignore the weight. Cool. Wow. Wait. Then what's pulling it down? Wait a minute. There has to be weight, no? Because otherwise, this thing would just like flip up. There's gotta be weight holding it down, right? Ignore the weight? How do you ignore the weight? Just consider the tension. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, no, totally cool. My bad, dude, sorry. I didn't know they gave us the tension. Sorry, I thought they were asking us to solve for the tension. Okay. All right, I need to express this in vector form. Okay, wait. Oh, okay, got you. I think I'm getting it now. They want the component that's normal to the plate. So that means perpendicular to this. Okay? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, normal is going to be the cross product, right? So if I want the amount of A that's perpendicular to B, that's going to be A cross B divided by the magnitude of B. I believe that's how you do that. Yeah? Is that how we find it? Pretty sure. This is cool. This is like vector algebra, vector calc. I don't want the unit norm. I could get the equation of a plane. I don't want to do that. I think it's just a cross product. I'm going to try it. And let's see if we get it. Okay. So, I need a vector for the force in 3 dimensions. Okay? So, I know the magnitude of it needs to be 143, right? So I know the magnitude of F is equal to 143.4, but now I need all the directions for it, all right? So, looking at this vector goes 0.45 back in X. No, so 0.45 back, it's at an angle. Urgh. This 20 degrees is messing with us too. Yeah. Man, engineering do be tough sometimes, bro. Okay. Yeah, one sec. I'll get it for you. Because it's like this. Right? And then they're telling me that this is 20 degrees, right? Okay. So, if I want this component, okay, which is the distance in y, so I can say the y hat is equal to 0.45, and these are 90 to each other. So these are also 90 to each other. Yeah. That's 0.45 cosine of 20 degrees. Okay? This is 90. And so this now makes a triangle. And if I want this amount, the y component depth, that's going to be whatever the hypotenuse is times the cosine of 20. That also tells me what the x hat is. The x hat is then 0.45 sine of 20 degrees. Okay, now let's get the z. Oh, and okay, this is just where this. Sorry, this is just where this first thing is. This is where point A is. Yeah. Okay. And do they give me this whole... No, they give me this whole distance. Damn, this is tricky. There's gotta be some engineering trick for this. I'm okay with that. Okay. But then I need the X component from here, but... Oh. Okay, first of all, are we assuming this door is the same length here as it is here? Am I allowed to say that? Or is this like a weird, like, slanty door? No, it's a rectangular plate. Okay. So, yeah, it's a rectangular plate. So this whole distance here is 0.7, right? Okay. So the X component of 0.8 here is going to be 7 plus that, I guess, right? Yeah. 7 plus 0.45 sine of 20, yeah? Because this makes like a right triangle. Okay. And then, oh, the Z component here is 0. Equals 0. Okay, that's like point A. And now we need point B. Which is ugly. So point B has an X component of 0.35. And then it has a Y component of 0.4. Or sorry, no, a Z component of 0.4. And then the Y component of it is 0. Okay? So here's what I did. I found in vector form, Symphonic, I found out what this point was and what this point was. Yes, 0.7. Thank you, Symphonic. Correct. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what this vector is, right? So this green vector is going to be equal to 0.35 minus 0.7 plus 0.45 sine of 20 degrees. That's in the that's the X direction. Over negative, then the Y component is negative 0.45 cosine of 20 degrees. And then the Z component is it's just 0.4. Yeah? I think that 0.45 sine of 20 should have been in the Z direction and not X. Okay. No, I think it's an X. Because let's think about this. So X measures this distance, right? And we're going at least 0.7 to here, but then we're coming out at an angle. Sorry. Yeah, the negative Z. What negative Z? No, this is the X direction. They're marking this as X, this is Y, and then this is Z. So going this way is in the positive X direction. The door is rotated about the X axis. It's technically rotated about the Z axis. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god, wait a minute. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. No, this door is tilted down. Femvox. Oh, so good of you. Thank you. Dude, I can't. Dude, this visualization sucks, dude. God damn. Yeah. You get a save there, Fem. Okay. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Fucking engineering, I tell you. Alright, one sec. Yes, okay. I read this, and this is why this was starting to bug with me. I thought this was something rectangular that was somehow tilted this way and was doing this, but then that would make no sense for it to be straight here. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So what he's saying is that this is actually tilted downwards from like this plane. Like, do you see how this is like going? This is tilting down. Interesting. Okay. That changes the whole thing. Oh, here. So I'm gonna look. I'm gonna show you guys. If I'm looking from this angle, let's just say I'm looking this way. What I'm gonna see, this is gonna be Y. X is coming out of the page. Z is going up. Okay. And then my door, which is blue here, is doing this. And then this is 20 degrees. Okay? So the Z component here is equal to, yes, and if this is 0.45, that's equal to negative 0.45 sine of 20 degrees. Thank you, FemFox. That's so good. Okay. Good. This actually makes things a lot easier. Okay, then Y component, we're talking about this point, is going to be equal to 0.45 cosine of 20 degrees. Okay, and then the X component is equal to just 0.7. All right. And then our stuff from the other point still holds. Then this point, which it's going up to, is still at Y equals 0, Z is 0.4, X is 0.35. Okay, so let's come up with the vector for the tension. So the tension vector is now this minus this. So it's negative 0.45. No, negative 0.25. This is statics, and it is hurting my brain. I fucking hate engineering sometimes. No, sorry, 0.35. Negative 0.35. That's in the X direction. Y direction is going to be negative 0.45 cosine of 20 degrees. What's up, P127? We're doing some statics. And then the Z direction is going to be 0.4 plus 0.45 sine of 20 degrees. All right? There we go. That's T. And then we want it normal to the plate. So then I need equation, I need an equation for the normal to this plate. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually kind of easy. So normal to the plate is then just this, right? This is normal to the plate. Good, that's RAB. Yeah. This is the tension, which is AB. Yeah. This is AB. Correct. From AB. It's all, but we need to normalize it technically. Which we will do in a second. And then once we get that, I need the amount that is in this direction, which I think I just do this dotted with this. Or, well, yeah, I do whatever, sorry, whatever my AB vector is. This is like AB. I do AB dotted with this, and then we see, and then we'll divide by the magnitude of the normal. Well, the normal, yeah, but the normal vector needs to be unit. Okay, here, 1 second. Okay, this is like T, but I need to figure out like T hat. So that's going to be equal to all of it's this divided by the magnitude of this. Okay. So do you remember how to figure out the magnitude of this vector? You just take all the components and you just square them and add them up. Okay. So that's 0.35 squared plus 0.45 cosine of 20. squared plus 0.4 plus 0.45 sine of 20 squared. Okay, cool. So magnitude of this is equal to 0.8136. 6. Yeah, you don't compute anything till the very end. The problem is, like, I still have numbers and everything on this, right? I guess I could maybe do the cross product and then just do it. Okay. So if I do this divided by it, and then I need to multiply this by 143.4. So what's going to happen is doing this divided by the magnitude of this is going to make this a vector with length 1. And then I need to multiply it by 143.4 because we know the magnitude of t needs to be 143.4. So that's going to give me a new vector. So let me just do that. So 0.35. So here, I'm going to store that as x. So I'm going to say 0.35 divided by that times 143.4. So here's our new vector, like super t. We'll call it like t final. T full. That's going to be 61.68, comma 32.36. And then 0.4 plus 0.45 sine of 20 divided by that. Cool. Times 143.4. And then this is going to be... That seems high, but okay, whatever. 142.9? Let's make sure that all adds up. One sec. This squared plus 32.36 squared plus 61.68 squared equals that. No, wait, something's wrong. 35 squared. Oh. Well, no. Well, okay, this one's negative. This one's negative. But that shouldn't really change much. One sec. 0.35 squared. 5 cosine 20. This is why engineering students get like super upset about like life and stuff. Because this like sucks. It's just tedious. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. 0.4 plus 0.45 sine of 20 equals that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, this. Dude, what? What's going wrong here? Oh, I'm in fucking radian mode. Oh, no. God damn it. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. That is so absolutely sad. Why the fuck am I in radian mode? Oh my god. So sad. Okay, my bad. Okay. Yeah, here, I'm just gonna take your values, Fembox. I'm gonna trust you. Sorry, I I fucked this up. Okay. What should I add? What should it add up to? It should add up to 1, but it didn't. But now it does. Okay, here we go. 64.36. Negative 77.76. Sorry, Savani. I was getting really mad there. 101.86 newtons. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's the fourth. Yeah, but physics and calc, always check the mode. Yeah, because, yeah, I was literally just telling a student about this in my physics class that, like, hey, keep this shit on degree mode. But you're right, in math, it needs to be that. Okay, cool. We got the tension, right? I think I literally just cross this with the, whatever the normal vector is to the plane. Or just dot this, right? Don't I just dot this? I think I just dot this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So normal to the plane is this vector. Okay. Which we know this is going to be, yeah, the unit normal, right? Yeah. This is 20 degrees. Okay. So let's just call it the plane vector. The plane vector is going to be 0 in the x component. And then it's going to be what is that? Sine of 20 degrees in y, cosine of 20 degrees in z. But then I need to also turn that into a unit vector. I guess I could just divide by the magnitude of it, but whatever. Okay, one sec. Sine of 20 squared plus cosine of 20 squared. Oh, that's just 1. Oh, we're good. It is a unit vector. Oh my fucking god. Yes, of course, Fanbox, because the fucking length is 1. I'm so dumb today, dude. Oh my god. It's so sad. Okay. Thank you. That is a unit vector. Okay, cool. All right. Just dot that bitch with each other, dude. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do this dotted with this. Right? Okay. Let's do it. This dotted with P. So this is 0, sine 20 degrees, cosine 20 degrees. If you dot it, this with this cancels. Don't care about that. So we just have negative 77.76 sine of 20 degrees plus 101.86 cosine of 20 degrees. I don't know. What's the answer supposed to be? 53? We might get it. We might get it. Are we on suicide watch? Am I going to get this right? This is 95.71. All right, baby. I need you to drop this bitch by 42. Let's do it. Oh, I don't think it's going to. Sine of 20. This is negative 26.5. 20.6. That gets me 69. Well, that's not right. Damn. Normal to the plate. So normal to the plate, I don't care anything about in the x direction, correct, guys? Right? Because anything in the x direction is already parallel to the plate. The only things that can be normal to it are things in the z component and in the y component. Oh, you want to come speak? One sec. P127. Let me get you up here. Give me a second. Sorry, I just saw that. What's up, P? You want to come up?
Can you hear me?
I can. How's it going, dude?
Yeah, I figured out the problem.
Ooh, what's the problem? Tell us.
Well, draw a side profile, like viewing edge on. Maybe you'll see it too.
So
Oh, you already did.
Yeah, this is what I drew, right?
Okay, so where's the 0.45?
0.45 is right. Is here.
And so which distance is that?
That's distance in the y direction and the z direction.
Okay. So then your z direction total is
Oh. Oh, wait. I think I think it's what you're saying. So Femvox says the x component of A is 0.75. I don't think we care about A, do we? I don't care about the x component though. But let's see what he was saying here. Okay, so sorry. The z component should be just 0.45, right?
0.45.
Sine of 20 degrees.
Sine 20
And-
degrees.
And then it should be negative because I want to go down.
Is-
Oh, wait, plus the height? Oh, that
I mean,
that was here.
Of your AP vector.
Oh, of my AB vector. Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, so it's 0.4 because that's
Okay.
how tall this is, right? Up to here.
0.45 sine.
So isn't it B minus A? So it should be 0.4 minus 0.45 minus 0.45 sine 20.
Okay, suddenly I don't see the problem anymore, but maybe we'll find it going through step by step.
Okay. Do we agree with this so far? Kind of, yeah. Like, so in the x component,
Distance.
yeah, because yeah, in x, right? In x it starts at 0.7 away, right? It's 0.7, and then it goes to 0.35. So that has to be a difference of negative
That's
0.35.
difference.
Good. In the y component,
And then in the y component.
on the side
Which one's
profile, this
y?
is at 0. So y is this axis.
Oh. It's 0.45 cosine 20 degrees.
Good. Yep. And then I put a minus though because the final y position is 0, right? 'Cause
Okay,
it's-
that part seems fine. It doesn't
Okay.
really matter your sign convention. As long
Sure.
as you're consistent.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just using what the picture is here. And then my
Okay,
my z component
Z
we just figured out,
component.
right?
Yeah.
All right. So let me get magnitudes for these, right? Plus, and then it's 0.4 plus 0.45 sine of 20. So I get 0.608 for the magnitude of that vector, right?
The magnitude?
Of that vector t, and then I need that magnitude equal 143.4.
0.7798?
Ooh, interesting.
Okay, we got different answers.
You check if you're in degree mode.
Okay.
I think that was my issue. I was in
I'm
radian
in
mode.
radian. I multiply everything by pi over 180.
Yeah, if you know the angles. I forgot to square root. Thank you, my boy.
Good job.
Thank you, physics and depression. What's up, dude?
This is
He's right. It's 0.78. I forgot to square root. Thank you, physics.
the using
appreciate that,
a math
dude.
package. You don't have to
Yes.
manually enter the
I
Euclidean
know.
distance
Like a
formula.
big shout out to physics and depression. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you, dude. Physics, I hate, like, dude, statics is like bane of my existence, dude. Why? Okay. All right, now that we know that, I'm just
So
gonna do
now
like
we normalized.
we normalize, right?
The displace.
I do that divided by that.
Normalize the direction of the string.
Yes. So let's. I think we might get the same answers that he got. Let's see. So I'm gonna store that as x. I'm gonna do 0.35 divided by that times 143.4. 64.36. We're cool there.
64.36.
Yeah.
.76 and 101.86.
Yeah. Okay, we're good.
Okay. And then you dot it with the normal.
I dotted it with normal to the plane, right? So normal to the plane.
Now here it is important to be consistent with your sign.
Okay.
So now we have that's.
Yeah, let me zoom in on it maybe so we can see. So if my plane was here in the blue, right?
Yep.
Then
the
normal
normal
to
is
it
the
should be the pink,
pink.
right? So, and if I'm assuming this length is 1, because it's a unit vector, right? Then that should be, the y component should be sine 20 degrees, right? And the z component should be cosine 20 degrees, right? Do I need, I don't think I need an x component for it, right?
And the x component is 0 because the plane is not tilted in the x direction.
Correct. That's what I thought. Okay. All right. So now that I have that, right? These types of problems are why there are hotlines, suicide hotlines.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Seriously, dude. Okay. So then it's this dotted with this, right?
Yes.
So this will go away. And then I should just get negative 77.76 sine of 20 degrees. And then I should get 101.86 cosine of 20 degrees, right?
Yep. I got 69.1.
I got 69 too.
Nice.
I got 69 as well. But they say the answer.
Maybe it's the problem. Let's read the problem again.
Yeah, they said the answer is 53.9.
Cable exerts a tension force. Calculate the magnitude of the vector component. The vector component isn't the tension a vector?
They want the component of t normal to the plate,
in
right?
the direction.
Because you have t parallel and t perp, right?
And ignore the weight w.
So t parallel is just the x direction, right? So t perp has to be the y and z, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. 143.4 at point A.
Yeah, I think we're fine. I think this answer's wrong.
That's fine.
Yeah, right? Yeah, just t dot p, bro.
Okay, I guess the problem writer got it wrong.
The problem writer is wrong, dude. God is a lie.
It's also the possibility that they interpreted something slightly different than we interpreted it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, so at first I was also confused because I didn't know if this like rectangle, for instance, was being like rotated around here. But then I was starting to like twist my head and I'm like, wait a minute. There's no way this can be a rectangle and be like diagonal here but parallel here.
Yeah.
So then Femvox brought up, oh hey, it's like a trap door. It's dropped 20 degrees. Yeah. It's all good. I gotta run actually to go teach another student, but this is
not rectangle.
They say it's rectangular though. They say it's a rectangular plate. Yeah. Yeah. It's all good. Okay.
I know. I guess we're assuming rectangular means rectangle.
I would assume it means rectangle too, but it's not working. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me end the stream. I gotta go teach, but I appreciate all you guys' help. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks everyone for coming to office hours. Really appreciate you guys sticking with us. Yeah, if you want to be an engineer, there's your warning sign for you, dog. Like, this shit can be difficult sometimes. But I trust between the three of us, if we all got the same number and it's not matching up, something's weird with that. But anyways, okay, cool. Our next stream is going to be Monday. That'll be at 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to come on by, get your help with math and physics. Yeah, they were nice problems. And yeah, I appreciate you guys in YouTube for finding us and submitting that. We have a whole list of them I could maybe do later at some point. I don't know, if we're just bored and just want to induce pain. Some of these are actually, this is actually a really cool one. This has to do with cross products. Getting the volume of a parallel pipette. It's pretty cool. All right, that being said, we're going to go raid somebody. Let's go raid somebody else. Who's online? Who am I gonna raid? Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Who do we got? Oh, cool. There's. Oh, I love this Ask a Scientist. Can I make a video on these questions? It'll be a very long video. Symphonic. Hey, Zivo Zonky. Or sorry, Zivo Zonky. Join our Discord if you can. Going there, or DM me or something. I'm curious to see what the answer your teacher says. And if you come by the Discord, I can send you the screenshot of the PDF work we did. Okay, that being said, we're gonna go raid Ask a Scientist Gaming. They're a pretty cool channel based out of Florida, University of Florida, I think, or University of Miami, one of the universities out there, where they have like cool scientists come on and they give interviews while they play video games. So go say hi to them for me. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your week. Appreciate you guys coming by, and we will see you on Monday. Peace out.
You can actually get the virus to infect cancer cells or things of the nature, right? Is that an injection or
That
what?
is a needle.
It's-
Yeah, this is 1980s drug dealing. So you're gonna shoot the guy who's wearing black with bullets.
Oh, this is each line. I see. It's each line. There's a person standing.